Bloodstrike have recently released weapon balancing adjustments. Some meta weapons were hit with these adjustments and their performance are not as good as before. Lots of weapons that were not part of the meta have received a buff, but will these balancing adjustments be enough for them to be part of the meta? In today's video, we'll be focusing only on the top weapons that are still worth using after the recent update. Let's start with the primary weapons. In the latest patch notes, many assault rifles have received a buff while only one assault rifle received a nerf adjustment. It's none other than the Galil. The Galil was at the top of the assault rifles in the previous meta because it was the only assault rifle that had a perfect combination of damage, range, and overall stability. But with the recent weapon adjustments, the damage dealt on the abdominal area was reduced from 29 to 26, as well as the limb damage. It still deals 33 headshot damage and 29 damage on the chest area, though the damage begins to drop on targets at 40 meters. It will only deal 28 damage to the head, 24 on the chest area, and 22 damage on the lower parts of the body. The reload speed for the 100 round mag was slightly reduced. So with these adjustments, is the Galil still part of the meta? Yes, it's still part of the meta, but not at the top. This gun is still better than the other assault rifles that were buffed in the recent update. Honestly, this used to be my favorite primary weapon, but it just doesn't feel the same anymore after the update, and I'm not using it as much as before. Right now, there are two primary weapons that are at the top of the meta, and these are the Spear and RPK. Let's start with the RPK. The RPK deals 37 headshot damage, 29 damage on the upper body, and 20 damage on the lower body. Damage slightly drops on enemies at 50 meters, from a headshot damage of 37 to 33, upper body damage from 29 to 26, and lower body damage from 20 to 18. This is actually my favorite primary weapon right now. If you compare it with the Galil, you'll see that this gun is better in terms of its overall damage, recoil stability, range, and also the hit flinch difference of these two guns. Hit flinch is basically how your character shakes when you get shot. There's actually no data or information stated about the hit flinch. I've only observed it in real matches. I noticed that the hit flinch is higher with the RPK. This is also one of the reasons why it's hard to go head to head with someone using an RPK. The only downside with this gun lies in its ADS speed. RPK's ADS speed is the same with the Kala if I'm not mistaken. So if you're planning to use the RPK, practice pre-aiming. Its ADS speed will disappoint you in head-to-head fights, so adjust the timing of your aim. Another popular primary weapon is the Spear. This is currently the best assault rifle in the current meta. The Spear deals 45 headshot damage, 30 damage on the upper chest area, and 28 damage on the lower parts of the body. The good thing about the Spear, aside from its overall damage, is its range. It deals the same damage even on enemies at 50 meters. The recoil of this gun is a bit shaky, just like with the Scar, and bullets don't register well in longer distances, especially if you're using the thermal scope or 3x scope. This is the reason why a lot of players prefer the 4x scope. You have better vision, so you can also control the recoil pattern really well. Right now, these two primary weapons are the most recommended options. They have different strengths. If you want more stability, then go for the RPK. Go for the Spear if you don't mind the slight shakiness of the recoil and if you prefer fast engagements in mid-range to long-range fights. Next are the secondary weapons. I uploaded a video about the top 10 weapons 2 months ago and the UMP-45 was at the top of that list. But in the recent update, the UMP-45 was slightly nerfed. The UMP-45 still deals 39 headshot damage, 31 damage on the upper chest, 28 abdominal damage, and 25 damage on the lower body at 10 meters. It was also indicated that they slightly increased the damage fall off over range. Based on my observations, the damage begins to drop on enemies at 15 meters. From a headshot damage of 39 to 31, upper chest damage from 31 to 24, abdominal damage from 28 to 22, and lower body damage from 25 to 20. But to be honest, this is not really a major problem in the UMP-45. It still deals consistent high damage on enemies at 10 meters, and for an SMG, 10 meters is more than enough. Another option would be the MP5. This SMG has been part of the meta since its first release, and this is also one of the guns that have not been affected with nerf adjustments for quite some time. The MP5 deals 32 headshot damage, 24 upper body damage, and 23 damage on the lower body on enemies at 10 meters. The MP5 may have lesser damage, but it has a faster fire rate than the UMP. Personally, I prefer firing and aim tracking using this gun because it feels very satisfying compared to the other SMGs. At the moment, these four weapons sit at the top of the meta. Whether you're ranking up points or improving your stats, they are all great choices you can rely on. These are the attachments. What are your thoughts on the current meta? Do you agree with this list? Comment down your thoughts and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.